Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Splunk Deployment Server to centralize your configurations across your forwarders. Here I have a Splunk instance, brand new 10.4, and I have 0 data in my main index. So let's work on getting some data in here. First we'll go to settings and then agent management. On anything before version 10, it'll say forwarder management. And so you can see I have my two forwarders here, actually my Splunk Enterprise and my forwarder on my Windows 10 machine. I already have two applications here, and I have no server classes. So say I have these logs right here in ctemp logs that I want to ingest. I'll show you how to create an app so we can pull these logs as well as whatever other configurations we want to put across our network. So to create these deployment apps, you go to your Splunk directory. This is on your Splunk Enterprise instance, wherever your deployment server is at. You'll go to etc and deployment apps. And so we'll actually create a new one just called test right now. So all it is just creating some folders. We'll create a local inside of our app, and then we're going to add our config here, and we'll call it inputs.conf. So we can point to what we want to input. So we're going to add monitor and that directory we had right there. We're going to say we're going to enable it with the disabled equals 0. Send it to our main index. We're actually going to add some metadata here with source type is equal to test. Cool. So now we save that, and we have created our app now. See if we can get it to populate here. Here you go. So now here's test. You can see our details, the content. I believe this is only in version 10. You can see the actual content of your apps. So now let's add a server class. We're going to say this is our Windows server class. So just name it Windows. So typically across your servers and your workstations, Windows are very compatible with the logs they forward. Cool trick you can do here is just include with a star and then just say Windows. So then it'll automatically grab every Windows machine and include it on the server class. You can double check that with matched if it would load here. Let's go next. And then we'll add our applications, assign that to the server class. So now we're saying we're adding our Windows machines here, and we're going to add these applications. We'll say done. All right. So to populate this as fast as possible, we'll actually use a cool command here, Splunk reload deploy server. So that just reloads our deployment server as fast as possible. Use your Splunk credentials there, kind of like a GP update. And then let's go check our instances. So in apps now, we should see our applications be pushed out. So here you go. We have UF Windows logs and test here. So that goes for all of the servers or workstations we put in that server class. You can see our applications are being pushed out, even our Win event logs. So we get those logs there. And so now any modifications you want to make, you can add, remove, change your configurations in here, and it'll deploy out centrally. So now let's go back and check our data, see if we're getting any data on our index equals main. All right, so now you see we have some data coming in here on our main index. See our sources, we have that test log and our 3 Windows event logs here. And we can even drill down that we added that metadata, say source type test. You can see our contents of the log we just ingested there, as well as all of our Windows event logs. So hopefully this kind of clears things up on how some of these configurations work and how to kind of centrally manage them. Very useful tool when dealing with many computers on a network. So there you go.